I want to begin by setting a very simple frame. I'm not here to convince you of any storyline. I'm not here to tell you what to believe. I'm not here to predict what's coming. I'm here to help you stay coherent, no matter what happens. December 19th is not a spectacle. It's a threshold. For many people, the day itself may look completely normal, and yet a lot of people will feel something subtle but undeniable shift. And that's enough. A threshold doesn't have to be dramatic to be real. If you've been feeling off lately, I want to name that first. A lot of people are experiencing exhaustion, sleep disruption, vivid or unusual dreams, emotional sensitivity, irritability, a sense of being overstimulated or raw. And if that's you, I want you to hear this clearly. You are not broken. You are not regressing. You are not doing something wrong. What's happening is better described as defragmentation. When a system reorganizes, it rarely feels graceful. It feels messy, uneven, even disorienting. But it's also intelligent. This is not collapse. This is reorganization. And I want to explain something I call the round door in very plain language. The round door is not a date. It's not an event. It's not a door. It's a capacity. It's a choice point between two ways of meeting change: panic or presence. Not denial, not alarm, just regulated awareness. And the skill we're cultivating right now is very simple to say, but profound to live. We meet any outcome with coherence. That's it. And here's the key teaching that makes everything else make sense. Most people think the veil is out there, hidden information, a matrix, secret knowledge, something external that gets revealed or removed. But in practice, the veil is biological. It's your nervous system under pressure, your identity defenses, mental noise, old emotional loops, programs. These don't block truth maliciously. They filter perception for safety. So this practice is not about believing new things. It's about increasing bandwidth. When your body can hold more signal without overload, perception naturally clarifies. Now, to explain how that works, I want to introduce what I call the 4 bodies. You don't have one self responding right now. You have 4 layers running simultaneously. And when people feel confused, overwhelmed, reactive, it's usually because these layers are speaking at the same time. Let's name them. The first is the animal body. This is your survival intelligence, your instincts, your gut. When this body is activated, it sounds like, I'm not safe, I'm on guard, or I can't tolerate this anymore. It often shows up as irritability, sudden boundaries, fatigue, disgust, vigilance, even fear. This is not you becoming mean or intolerant. This is your system clearing fear fields so you don't carry them forward. The animal body is very practical. Before it allows expansion, it wants safety. The second is the social body. This is identity, roles, who you learned to be in order to belong. When this body is clearing, it sounds like, who am I now? Or, I don't care about what I used to care about. And that can feel like grief and relief at the same time, shedding roles, shifting friendships, a loss of interest in old performance identities. This isn't apathy. It's deprogramming. You're realizing identities that once kept you accepted, but no longer fit the bandwidth you're moving into. The third is the sky body. This is your mind and perceptual clarity. When this comes online, it often sounds very quiet. Oh, I see. No drama. It shows up as pattern recognition, intuition, clearer thinking, less inner chatter, insight without effort, synergies. You're not thinking or doing harder, you're thinking clearer. you're in the flow. The fourth is the karmic body. This is long-running loops, reoccurring relationship themes, ancestral and emotional patterns that keep resurfacing. When this body is active, it sounds like, why is this coming back again? It often brings revisits, endings, closure without conflict, and deep peace as it clears. This is completion. And importantly, it doesn't require suffering to teach the lesson. But when these four bodies are not synchronized, everything feels louder. Emotion one day, clarity the next, exhaustion, then energy, grief, then relief. And that doesn't mean you're going backward. It means multiple systems are clearing at once. So here's what the meditation you're about to hear is actually doing in one sentence. This practice synchronizes the four bodies, so your system stops filtering reality through fear, roles, noise, and loops, and starts conducting it as clarity. That's it. Before we begin, I want to take the pressure off. You don't need to visualize perfectly. You don't need to force anything. You don't need to feel anything. It's okay. Your body still receives. If you feel emotional, okay. Clearing is expected and allowed. But this is not an effort-based practice. It's a receiving state. As for December 19th and beyond, here's how to relate to it in a grounded way. Use this practice before the day, on the day, after the day. You're not trying to predict the world events. You're training the only thing you can truly govern, your state. And when enough people do that, the collective field becomes easier to move through for everyone. Not because anything is controlled, but because coherence spreads naturally. So if you're ready, we'll move into the practice now. Let this be simple. Let your nervous system learn something very important. Lucidity is safe here. Okay, when you're ready, I'm going to press play. And you may want to grab a glass of water and set it next to you. Sip it once before and after. This will assist the water body in integrating the information that's coming through this meditation. Before we begin, make sure you are comfortable. Feet on the floor if possible, spine supported. Nothing you need to do for the next few minutes. This is not an effort-based activation. It's a receiving state. When you're ready, gently close your eyes. Begin by bringing your attention to your breath, not changing it, just noticing. Notice where the breath naturally lands in your body, the rhythm, the depth. Now, slowly invite the breath to lengthen, inhaling through the nose, pausing, exhaling through the mouth, pausing. Let the exhale be slightly longer than the inhale. Again. Each exhale tells the nervous system you are safe to soften. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw unclench. Let your belly relax. You are not preparing for anything. You are arriving. Now bring your awareness into the water of your body and the water sitting near you in the glass. The water in your blood, in your cells, in between tissues, surrounding your fascia. The water inside the glass, the shape it's holding, the molecules. Imagine that water and the water of your body simultaneously becoming gently luminous, not bright, not flashy, clear, like morning light moving through a still lake. With each breath, allow that clarity to spread through your chest, your abdomen, your limbs, your spine, your skull, your eyes, your feet, your hands. There is no force. Water responds to attention. Silently you may say, I invite my water body into coherence. I invite the water into coherence. Feel the body subtly reorganizing itself, as if static is dissolving. Now gently, without effort, bring to mind the sense of who you've been, the roles, labels, stories, the ways you learn to hold yourself together. You're not rejecting them, you are allowing them to loosen. Imagine identity like a coat you've been wearing. It did its job, but you can let it go, and you do not disappear without it. What remains is presence. No name, no performance, no defense. Just awareness inhabiting form. If the mind tries to reassert a story, let it pass. You are not erasing yourself. You are revealing what's underneath. Now bring awareness to the fact that you have 4 bodies. You don't need to visualize them clearly or know what they are, just sense them. The animal body, your instincts, your survival intelligence, your gut wisdom. Invite it now into safety. Let it know it no longer has to stay on guard. Sense now the social body, the identities you learned, the roles you played. Invite it into rest. It no longer needs to perform to belong. Now the sky body, your awareness, your mind, your capacity to see clearly. Invite it into spaciousness. Let thoughts drift without attachment. And finally, the karmic body, the long arcs, the old loops, the unfinished patterns. Invite completion, not through effort, through permission. Now imagine all 4 bodies gently aligning, not collapsing into one, but sinking like instruments tuning to the same pitch. There is a sense of harmony, of rightness, a subtle clicking into place. From this alignment, notice something shifted. Your body is no longer filtering reality, it is conducting it. You are not pushing energy outward, you are not pulling information in. You are available. Imagine yourself as a lattice of clarity, open, stable, responsive, sovereign. Information moves through you without distortion. Emotion passes without sticking. Insight arrives without effort. Presence holds without strain. Nothing needs to be done. Lucidity is not an achievement. It is your state of being. Now gently anchor this state, not by gripping it, but by trusting it. Silently you may say, my body is capable of holding clarity. My nervous system knows how to regulate. Lucidity is my natural state, and it is safe. As you let that knowing settle, take one more slow breath. Feel the weight of your body, the support beneath you and around you, the simplicity of being here. When you're ready, slowly bring movement back to your fingers and your toes, and when it feels right, gently open your eyes. Take a moment. There's nothing to analyze. This is not something you did. This is something you allowed. And the more often you return to this state, the more it becomes your baseline. This is what it means to become the lattice. And from here, lucidity stays. You are home. Take your time.